Can we start a petition for the Avalanche to play the Chicago Blackhawks every other game? Because when the Avs play Chicago, they tend to win and they tend to get a shutout. So first, I want to start this post-game recap off with a big shout-out to Justus Annunen. He's getting interviewed as the #1 star right now. Another shutout for him. He looked really good in this game. I know it's against Chicago, but I do think the Avs have their backup goalie. Talked about it on the last episode of the Tell It Avs It Is podcast. I don't think the Avs need to worry about assets and go get a backup goalie to start 5 more games. I think Justus Annunen's done enough. And this wasn't easy for him. He made a couple really big saves in this game, and he looks really good. Granted, it's against Chicago, so you really got to take it with a grain of salt. Outside of Justus Annunen, you had Nathan MacKinnon get 4 points. He had 2 goals and 2 assists. He ties Nikita Kucherov for the most points in the NHL at 105. Outside of that, it was kind of an uninspiring effort. The Avs were a little sloppy on their own end. Justus Annunen bailed them out a couple times. Took a lot of penalties, which you can't do against good teams. And it was just, the Avs got the win. That was important. But, I'm still just feeling the ramifications of that game against Nashville on Saturday or Sunday, whenever that game happened. But it's a big win. 2 points closer to Dallas and to Winnipeg, so you got to take that. But you're going to need some more stuff coming out of the depth, guys. I know Jonathan Drouin got a goal in this game. He hasn't been a problem. He's been playing with every other rotation of a line you can get in that third line. I've liked the way Drouin's played the entire time. Cale Makar finally gets a goal, which was massive for him, get that weight off his shoulders. And, Nathan MacKinnon's just an animal. I don't know what else to say. Nathan MacKinnon rules, and every other team drools, to say it like a 5-year-old. But this team needs more than just from their top line to score. And whether it's Drouin, I know Parise got a goal, but they're going to need more. And Jared Bednar tried his best to mix up the lines a little bit. Logan O'Connor got bumped down to the 4th line. I haven't seen anything in his play that would have justified moving him down to that 3rd line, but what are you going to do? Ross Colton was there tonight. Miles Wood did some things. Ryan Johansson, who looked really good last time against Chicago, was kind of there. So outside of Nathan MacKinnon and Justus Annunen, I don't really know if there's much that you can take away from this game, because Chicago is a truly dreadful hockey team. So you should have beat them. You beat them 5-0. You'll take it. But, man, you got to find a way against Detroit on Wednesday. That is a big game to win that game convincingly and show us that you can compete with a playoff team. So trade deadline's coming up on Friday. There's going to be some moves made. Griffin and I are going to break it all down the Tell It Avs It Is podcast right now. So make sure you check it out tomorrow morning when you are driving to work or doing whatever you do. But until Wednesday, let's go Avs, baby.